Water. There we go. It's Friday. I don't usually do the FOC this early, but we're doing it because Chelsea and I are taking a weekend. We're taking River up. We're going north. We're going to have a little family Thanksgiving. Raph will be running the store the rest of today and Saturday and Sunday. So that's what's going on. So we're going to do this quick as possible. FOC pre-sales are due every Monday by 8 p.m. in the evening. And you can do that from our website, thecanadiancomicbin.com. So you just come to our fun little website. And I will also say our new limited t-shirts, 5 days left to get your pre-sales in. We are printing to order. Any size available, $35, and you get a 10% off your future purchase. Discount code emailed to you from Chelsea. So yeah, 5 days, and we're already more. We have more orders for this T-shirt than our last one, which is cool. So maybe even the third one will be even more than this. But I do like this amazing Spider-Man font. Anyway, we're here for the FOC. So come to our website. We're just going to scroll here to pre-sales, and we'll start with DC Comics. There are a couple of cover images not yet available. I went through and added what I could. I'm going to switch this over because you can see the comics better than me. You don't need my head floating around there. We got some second printings. Flash 6, Green Lantern 5, Martian Manhunter 6, Crypto 1 and 2 second prints. Nice J. Lee covers on them. And they did sell okay. Ryan North, very good and fun writer. DC KO, Night Fight #1, Dan Moore cover, Josh Williamson writing, and Dan Moore on art. DC KO, it was a surprise hit. We sold out of the 8 covers and all the blind bags within an hour of the store opening. We sold some online when they go live on Tuesday evening, but by the time the store was an hour into being open, they were all gone, and we might have a couple more coming. I'm not completely sure. We might have got in just under the radar because the distributor on DCKO, they sold out, and so yeah. But anyway, you got the spin-off series by Dan Moore and Josh Williamson. That's a pretty cool cover. I think that's John Boy Myers. Kari Andrews doing his 90s style still. And Tommaso, a little more realistic. And Absolute Superman 13. We don't have the full colored image, but there's some sketch and ink. Ben Gal's cover is pretty cool. We restocked all the reprints we were missing for Absolute, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman's, and so yeah. And then sold a bunch of them, and now we're trying to restock again on those reprints, the ones that are still available to order. It's crazy how well these books are selling, and obviously they're great reads, so if you haven't checked them out, you really should. Trades are in stock. I like this cover the best out of the Absolute Superman. Absolute Green Lantern. I only read the first couple and actually really enjoyed it, but I haven't continued on. I will, I swear. And I will with all of them. I've fallen off of a lot of stuff. I've been reading a couple of #1s here and there. Dustin Nyan. And Batman 3. #2 sold out. We couldn't get any more. I think we only have a foil left. I think in either issue 4 or 5, we get a first appearance of a new character called the Minotaur. Jim Lee cover, not available yet. But Tedesco, there you go. I usually love Tedesco stuff. I like the idea of this, but I don't really care for it that much. But Tedesco, I think, is amazing. And a nice Quesada. Making use of shadows. We got a design one. And Brian Stelfreeze jumping on. Brian Stelfreeze had a huge run on Shadow of the Bat, Batman Shadow of the Bat. Like I think he did 50 covers. Batgirl, I don't know what it is with these blue flowers. I think it's a perfect little fit. That's the second cover they've used those blue flowers in her. Nimit Malavia. Birds of Prey, 8 covers. Never too keen on, but this one's cool. Christian Ward, a nice drippy drip. Sarah Kuna, connecting cover. Francavilla. I'm not a big fan of Francavilla. I did like his Afterlife with Archie. We've been selling back issues of that. We don't have much left, if any. Nice Poison Ivy, because it got optioned for HBO. So they're going to do a little adult zombie Archie. Eom cover's pretty cool. The Nubovich one, if you like that sexy dame style, the cheesecake, whatever, you got it. You got it pretty much with almost all the Poison Ivy covers. And you got a foil one too. Harley and Ivy, Life and Crimes. I just added all these variant covers about 20 minutes ago. Torque, Zerdy. Zerdy has a foil as well, but there's a Lyrics right here. Leslie Lyrics Lee. Cheetah and Cheshire, kind of standard covers. JSA Year One, Jeff Lemire, and I love the those JSA prestige format books from, I don't know what year it was, what, 98, maybe 99. Tony Harris doing them, and is that Tony Harris on the cover? No, it's Dave Johnson. But yeah, Tony Harris did some stuff with them. Jorge Corona doing a standalone with Hawk Girl, Hawk Woman. Book of L, Superman stuff. Bjorn Barons, just a standard Superman. I don't know. The feet look big. Pick apart artists. Got a couple of different covers there. Gotham, Academy first year, and our facsimile of the week, Origin of Batman. Foil cover blank, Teen Titans Go, and then Trinity is not for a while. Same with Mr. Terrific, they got pushed back. And we've seen these already, but they're here. We get orders for issues every couple of days. I know I'm going to be getting this cover. Perhaps you know why. And anyway, they're on FOC for the next couple of weeks. DC, done. Image, let's see what we got. A couple of these were continued for the last couple of weeks. We're taking everyone down. Scorched, Spawn, Dark Ages, those have been up for a while. Void Rivals, but how about Youngblood? It's back. I know there's supposed to be like 27 covers, but I believe that's including like the ratios and store exclusives. So there's your standard. These are the ones we're able to order. Liefeld, Scotty Young. Very funny Mr. Baby covers. So big Scotty Young instead of celebrating Youngblood. You got Ryan Stegman doing one. And Daniel Warren Johnson. With Shaft on the cover and Ryan Otley. This looks like a convention sketch, must say. Got some blanks. There's a manga black and white. This should not be the cover. I'm going to delete that. But there's a manga black and white style. We don't have the cover image yet. Impact Winter Evenfall one shot and the sorted crisis events. They're going to be doing Youngblood homage or Youngblood themed variants for a bunch of titles, and we got 2 of them so far. This is the only cover image of that, and there's going to be a black and white version as well. G.I. Joe 13 starts the Dreadnought War. It's a wraparound cover. Mark Spears has the B cover, and Ben Oliver's got the headshot. I imagine Ben Oliver is going to do a bunch of the different headshots of all the Dreadnoughts. And you got 2 different blanks. You got a foil, which it's die cut foil, but we don't see it, and another die cut foil, but we don't have the cover images yet. I'll try to check this weekend. I'm pretty sure we'll have a laptop, so I can just kind of try to add the covers in. Rook Exodus number 8, the second part of the new arc. Very, very acclaimed. The connecting cover by Cale New. Sacrificers, the latest Walking Dead Deluxe with a David Finch cover. And they are getting David Finch Youngblood team-up covers, but we don't have the images yet. We got an original graphic novel by Emma Rios. She wrote and drew this one. Looks dark, but it's saying, what is it saying? A sweeping, magical, realist, coming-of-age story set after the apocalypse. So that could be pretty cool. She's a very good artist, Viking Moon number 2. B cover we haven't seen. Undiscovered. These ones were pushed back, and I'm pretty sure they're not on there. They did add a second printing to Viking Moon number 1. So that's it for Image. Pretty small again. Let's jump into the indie comics. There's going to be a lot of repeats like this Gargoyles, Silverhawks, the Pumera. Ordained was up last week, and it's up again. I think it's pushed back even further. Vampirella keeps getting pushed back. It's got a blind bag. And they surprised us with some blind bags. The last FOC, I didn't even get to put them on pre-sale because I didn't notice. They added them on, I think, maybe Saturday. So there's some blind bags that we'll be bringing in for the stand, and hopefully I guessed on the amount properly. Archie Facsimile, the first Sabrina the Teenage Witch. A little facsimile, but they have an original cover as well. I'm assuming it's going to be color, but who knows? Detective Kaiju, don't have that cover, but they're doing a secret local comic shop day cover. Some Thundercats Lost, Dog Supreme. All right. And Tomorrow Girl and Atomic Mouse. I'm not familiar with any of these, but they're there. Little Nightmares is a video game comic. Number 1 is out now. We've sold a few copies. Number 2 is coming in a month. There are more covers. They're down below. Same with Conan here. Robot plus Girl. I thought this cover was better than the A cover, but you can be the judge. Mark Spears Monsters. We have the blind bags. They're here. Customer subscriptions. They've been fulfilled. So Tuesday night, you'll be able to start doing them, attacking them. We can't show any until Wednesday. I did open 2, had a look myself. Pretty cool. But 6th printing for number 1. And there's a metal variant and a bundle if you want to go for the 1 in 25. So you got to buy 26 copies. We're doing the same for number 4, 2nd print. That's pretty cool. Skeleton Santa Claus. There's a metal cover and the 1 in 25 bundle. You'll get 25 copies of the A cover and one of those. Mickey Mouse has a new series coming through this publisher. Bitchcraft finishes up. Circus Maximus. Eat Your Young. Look Into My Eyes. This one was a creepy cover. Don't know anything about it, but I love a good cover. Some Speed Racer. Vanishing Point is finishing up. Crimson Justice is finishing up. Almost done with Wild Animals. Stake Presents Jessamy. We only had a couple of orders on number 1, so whether or not they liked it and want to jump in on number 2, who knows? Adventure Time, we always keep that in stock. Crownsville number 1. Don't know anything about it. I'm going to let you do your own research. Cruel Universe, I am going quick, but I've got only an hour and a half left, and then we're driving north, so I've got more work to do in the shop. EC covers are always super fun. And we still have to go through Marvel pre-sales too. Skin Police 2. It's a crazy cover coming out the mouth. There's all your Conans, your Nightmare, Little Nightmares, Sent Into Nowhere. Yeah, video game. Got a bunch of different covers. I did like this one. Thought it was creepy. Sensia already at a 31. Jim Lee cover was only, what, a week, 2 ago? But we got Arthur Adams. If you're an Art Adams fan. Minor Threats and Archie. Huck, number 6. We don't have any real readers for these Mark Miller stuff anymore. Quick Stops number 3. Resident Alien, probably the last part, because usually these only go 3 parts. No, this one goes to 4. I do have to stock up on the trades, though. I keep forgetting about that. Hyperspace Stories. Deluge. I brought this home. I haven't had a chance to read it, but cover 2, man. How gross and awesome is that? I have enjoyed all the Ignition number 1 so far. Masters of the Universe. I'm surprised we don't have more He-Man buyers. Our new Masters of the Universe stuff does not sell very well. That's a shame. The older stuff sells well, but we don't get it in very often. Hello Darkness 16. He's not too happy, a little shocked. He's got to eat his brain. A little Jenny Frizen. And I don't know who did this cover. But that is the creepiest of them all, by far. And another Jenny Frizen. Curious. The Circus Losing Control, number 1. All right. Kill All Immortals. We have a regular reader of this series, and he really likes it. Marion Heretic goes to second print. Not many people ordered number 1. And number 2 is up here. So if you like number 1, hopefully you're going to pick up number 2 from us. It's a busty nun fighting zombies and monsters and such. Mary Sue, number 2. We put number 1 on the stand, and so far nobody bought it. So if you're wanting it, you're going to have to pre-order it. Turtles and Power Rangers, Part 3. Full art virgin cover. Or you can go for the standard. Minor Threats. What else we got here? Monster High, Power Rangers, Red Book. Casey Jones, number 2. Did number 1 come out? Or it probably comes out this week. We'll see how it sells. Never really sure what stuff is going to do. The last part of The Last Witch, I believe, unless it's an ongoing series. Twilight Zone, number 1 sold a little bit. Nothing crazy. Harbinger, number 3. Star Trek, Turtles, Shredder. I like this cover. I know he's not wearing his real mask, but I just like the colors. And this reminds me of something. Looks like an homage, but, you know, who knows? Something's killing the children. I like this one. It's a foil stamp cover. But, yeah, big fan of this series. I think down the road, well, even the early cover issues are worth quite a bit, but I think they're going to go even more. Turtles, number 13. And Jean Luen Yang. Luen. He's the new writer. Jason Aaron is done. Evan Eastman, but this one, Clayton Crane. That's a cool cover. And a blind bag. They have a blind bag. I didn't know. Do they mention anything about it? No, they don't say anything. So who knows what's in the blind bags? But yeah, Chelsea put these up, so I didn't get a chance to see it. And now we're going to get to see Marvel together. All right, Spider-Gwen. I'm just going to jump on the covers that I think I might like. David Yarden. So they did a bunch of these Streetverse covers. You know, if you like them, get them. All right, and we got Bermeo on Amazing Spider-Man 16. I didn't like his last cover, and I don't love this one either. Maybe he's having to work a little too fast because these are coming out every 2 weeks. Who knows? But Simone DeMio's Marvel covers have been selling well. We sell out of them when we bring them to the stands. Captain America number 5, Zdarsky. A little blood on the photo frame. David Mack cover. Looks a little too skinny for me. I think he's got to be a little stronger in Toy Story. Homage to Steranko, I believe. We got our Godzilla Marvel Universe, but look at Godzilla here. He's been carnagized. The action figure covers are always kind of funny because I just don't know a lot of the Godzilla monsters. So I'm like, what is a Megalon? And Perez. That's a fun cover. I like that. Omega Kids number 2. And this is the last part of One World Under Doom. That's a great cover. That is a really great cover. I'm curious to see what happens in the end here, but we got our Streetverse and we got some classified covers. We're not going to get to see what happens with Kevin Wada. It's a spoiler. We got our Doomasaur and our Foreshadowing one. Secret covers. But number 9, this one. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that who that is. It's a young kid. But yeah, lots of covers. Steve Rude, not a painted style, it's a smaller one. And Predator kills the Marvel Universe. I just read number 2. Number 2 is a little quick. They don't show a lot of the killing. It's like they show like the after effects, and I was like, ah, come on, give it to me. Like they showed a lot in number 1 with how they took down the Fantastic Four, but I want to see some more. Don't have it off screen. Kyle Hotz. And Punisher, Red Band number 3. Apparently, Red Band number 1 is selling well on the aftermarket. I don't know if it's up in value. I think we might have 1 copy left. I'm not really sure. Radioactive Spider-Man, Age of Revelation stuff. This is not flying off the shelves for us. We tested it out. We're seeing if people want it, but so far the pre-sales. They're fine, but off the shelf, it's not going as well. So we might have to cut to just going to pre-sales and subscriptions. Second print of Spider-Man Noir. It's going to be the Simone DeMeo cover with the A cover. Spider-Man Holiday Spectacular. Some people like the holiday issues. Some people don't give a hoot. But a bunch of covers. Well, 4. It's a bunch. And Hetrick. I don't know. I would probably just stick with the A cover on that one for myself. Our Jedi Knights, still continuing. 9 issues in, always having the lightsaber variant. Last Wolverine number 2. Let's check out the Streetverse cover. He's like, I don't need this jacket anymore. Taking it off. Ultimates 18, Adam Polina. I'm curious if this is going to end with issue 24 as well. Like, is Ultimate Spider-Man going to end? And then this one will continue for a few more months. Curious. Unbreakable X-Men number 2. Who would that be? I'm not even sure. It could be a Cyclops because his eyes are covered. Might not be. Ghetto and the Streetverse. Little rogue action. Venom 250, second print. There you go. And X-Men of Apocalypse number 1, DeMeo cover. Does he do the art as well? I don't know. He did the interior art on the other one shot. And there's your Art Germ variant. We got Arthur Adams also doing a cover. And Daniel Warren Johnson. Ooh, right through the head there. Yikes. Cyclops out. Fan Yang. Nice Blink cover. And Joe Madureira. I always struggle with the name. Madureira. Joe Mad. That's all I'll say. And this, I didn't love. Didn't love that one. And we got Mark Brooks, another animated style. Been a little bit. And Age of Revelation, the second print. Got our first Wolverine is Death. And number 2. So if you missed the first issue, you got a second chance. Book of Revelation, number 2. Got Magic with the Streetverse. Checking her phones. Big sword on the back. And Hulk smash everything. Ryan North writing. Got Adi Granov. Don't see very much from him. He does a lot of big conventions. And let there be light. Love. Yeah, we had bad lighting on a video. Chelsea wasn't too happy about it. Vecchio variant of Hulk Smash Everything. The Mark Brooks we don't have. And Venom 252. Nola's back. Got an homage. He's half Spider-Man. Got our foil cover. Venom has a brand new red and blue suit. And I guess this is the first appearance of the red and blue suit. Didn't know. I didn't do any research before this because we're behind. We're behind schedule. And an homage to Secret Wars. So is this going to be a big thing? Who knows? We'll find out in the future. But those are your FOC pre-sales. I know I went quick and didn't give you too much info because I didn't have it, and we don't have time because I've got to leave in an hour and 20 minutes, and I still have stuff to do here. But pre-order your comics by 8 p.m. on Monday, and you won't miss out, and you won't be sad. Don't be sad. All right, catch you guys later.